Hello there guys, and welcome back to the Flying Bird, and guess what? No Malmo, it's Pokemon. Dun, 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 dun. So, as you guys have probably seen, you saw my draft analysis for the TMBL, run by my good friend Techno, which stands for the Techno Multi-Battle League, I assume. And I team up with my good friend Phuc from Vietnam, the 10-year-old prodigy, against the Team Nat, aka Thunder, and Nate Perkins. So, before getting to the match, I did live record the audio, but it stuffed up the recording, and I was like, oh man. But, on the flip side, you're getting a post-com, and thank you to my great friend Ling the K, who literally, I messaged like, hey man, can you do me a favor? And he's like, yeah man, what's up? I'm like, can you record this match for me? And I was like, you know what? I'll do it. I'm like, bro. So guys, if you have not checked him out, his link will be in the description. And seriously, if one of you guys just watches one of his videos, like, to me that means like it's a fair trade in my opinion, because I'll probably get one view. No, I'm kidding. This is going to be a great quality video and things like that, and I'm going to actually edit it and put a few little sneaky effects in, and you know what? So, when we looked at the team preview, there will be a team builder, and the team builder will be included after this. But just to give you guys an so we brought Abomasnow, Terrakion, Cresselia, Mew, or as Phuc says, Mew. Wismacott and Camerupt. Natty brought Slowbro, Nidoqueen, Rotom Heat, Magneton, Latios, and Clefable. So, me and Phuc agreed that when looking at team preview, Abomasnow did a lot of work to his team and could set up a Trick Room quite easily. Nothing on their team really scared us. We do have the dual mode going of Tailwind and Trick Room. People are like, why are you run dual mode? Dual mode? I don't know, it just felt like it, bitch. Young Phuc helped with making some great reads. If you guys know, Phuc is on our side, but today it was not. Phuc was not on our side. So let's get into the game. I'm going to try to make this slowly. It's a 7-minute the game. It's going to be really dragged out. So in-game music, I'm going to have to cut out the in-game music, but hopefully that'll be fine. So we lead with Beanie and Hail. And they lead with Treble and Thunder, being their Clefable and Rotom. So we set up the Hail warning. So Hail is really important here because it helps determine speed tiers. So people don't know, you take Hail damage in the order of that you do take your regular speed. So for example, if Clefable is faster than Mew will take Hail damage second. Our Mew is min speed. It is a Trick Room. It's not a fake out. We saw that our best play here was to Trick Room and send out Abomasnow into Cresselia. We predicted the Treble to redirect, and we predicted the Thunder to overheat into the Abomasnow. And if following an overheat, we would be fine because we could take one and then continue to bat on or play on. And so me and Phuc both agreed here that our best, looking at turn ahead as well, is we needed to get Camerupt in and we needed Cresselia in to set up the gravity, and we can start killing things. This game's only 11 turns, so Hail comes back, goes into Cresselia, goes into Mew Hail, and he goes for an Ominous Wind here. Now, the Ominous Wind is an interesting set. I was predicting a Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is stronger. It does get Shadow Ball. It also does get, other Hex. The Treble I was predicting to go for a Follow Me. Not going for Follow Me is really interesting turn 1. I predicted then to be a Moonblast variant, and I'm thinking it's going to be a Carmine variant, because I do have a very bulky team. And that's one thing me and Phuc both agreed on team building, was I had a much more bulkier team than an offensive team. So he goes for the Ominous Wind here. Now, gauging by this damage, is there a way I want to pause this, but not yeah, it's okay. Gauging by this damage, I can tell straight away that this is Specs, and that Cresselia is in here for free pretty much, because he has not targeted Cresselia. Mew is pretty much max defense. He now gets the boosts. The boosts. And this is the first of the Phuc not on our side, but Camerupt's Earth Power is still going to Oko easily. And then we're just waiting for what Clefable's going to do. Clefable goes to Stealth Rocket, and I was just like, what? I've seen it before, but there's no reason to set up Stealth Rocket against that team. So Beanie goes to Trick Room. Mew! Now, we have So it's determined that the Clefable's the slowest on the field. Slower than Moonhail. And Beanie is outsped by the +1 Rotom. Now, here's another interesting fact. I know people go like, oh my gosh, this video is so long, don't pause come so, but I'm giving you guys really in depth because doubles is my focus. I'm very good at doubles Pokemon. I can play with 2 Pokemon or 3 Pokemon, not as good as 1 Pokemon. And we realized here that both Mew and Cresselia don't have any attacking moves, but we can go for the Gravity. His best bet is a Moonblast and an Ominous Wind. And so Camerupt essentially comes in for free, just taking a Stealth Rock damage. So we switch out in the Beanie here for the Magma Hail, aka Mega Camerupt, aka Camel Newton. He does go for that Moonblast into that into that Magma Hail spot. Does nothing. We are quite bulky. Mega Camerupt is quite bulky, and this is where I say Phuc is not on our side because we get a special attack drop. Yes, it's 30%, but it's not the first occurrence in this match. And we're only 2 turns in, and we've already faced 2 secondary effects of moves and not gotten anything ourselves. We'll go for the Gravity here. And after this turn, I reckon that Clefable was not going to be any special attacking moves. Now, what Gravity does is it now puts the offensive pressure momentum in our favor. Also, what they don't realize is the special defense attack mattered so much because I EV'd our camera up to 2-hit KO a max special a bulky Clefable. I don't have Rock Slide, I have Magma, I have Fire Blast. But I'm like, you know what? We're gonna Earth Power on this turn. No helping hand or anything. And let's go into a Bomber Snow here just to get a bit more of a matchup. Because Magma Hail isn't really doing much. There's no point going for the Helping Hand Fire Blast because we can't OHKO the Clefable, as I just said. And it is taking massive damage. It can't Moonline up in the hail. That's one thing about our weather. It doesn't actually favour our Cresselia's Moonlight. In the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, just blame it on the boogie. So we switch this out, and this is, another big turn for us. Hail comes back in. They go around in Johnny, which is the Mega Slowbro. Now, this Earth Power is because we're at -1. We miss out on 2-hit KO with Earth Power on the Mega Slowbro. Doesn't really matter because we do have the Bomber Snow in, and I did not predict this Bomber Snow. Like if he goes for another Moonblast here, this time into Magma Hail, and it's the first turn they do not get any hacks on us. Turn 2 of Trick Room. So, know that the Slowbros, we know that the Camerupt is the slowest thing on the field, then Slowbro, then Treble. Mega Bomber Snow will outspeed with a Giga Drain. But we predict the hard read into that Rotom. So we go for another Earth Power. Remember, Gravity is still in play. It is our best play. We lose nothing by going for the Giga Drain and the Earth Power. I love how Mega Bomber Snow looks. So we go for the Earth Power. Ez Red. Falcon Stories. We then go for the Giga Drain here into Treble. Getting our health back, taking that Stealth and going back. Mega Bomber Snow is a monster in this game. Moonhail again takes damage. There's no real way we can heal up Camerupt, and we decided here that there's no good trying to go for a 6-0. We could have very easily went for a 6-0. I want that to be known. But we decided that we probably would be better off just trying to win this. So we see Elizabeth's come in, and we're just like, you know what, let's go for a Heatwave Blizzard. There's no reason not to do it, and there's no point trying to go for a... so we go for the Heatwave, and it hits everything easily. Magnet Man is nearly dead. We do get a crit on the Magnet Man, which doesn't really matter. Oh no, we don't actually. Get no crits. And that's a double KO to our Blizzard. The thing is, they had nothing with Wide Guard, which is really a staple in doubles, and they did try to bring some heat sets, but it didn't really help. And like, we realized that after this turn, we had one more turn of gravity. Like, they're healing up their Johnny with their regenerator. I was just like, you know what? Like, let's sack this camera arms. Let's place Fire Blast in the treble, because you know, if they want to protect a switch out, we could have easily went for a protect. I'm like, nah. And that's what we're like, yep, you know what, it doesn't matter. Scold here is an instant kill on the Magnet Hail, but it's done so much damage, like it doesn't even matter at that point. And we still have a turn of gravity after this. I didn't count turns, I will count turns in future. Because me and Phuc, we do work together, but I do have a bit more experience than he does. And like, I know Phuc wants me to help him like learn and calc and do all. So we decide here our best place to go in the Fluffy Hail. Now this, as I said, is we brought some not very standard sets. We brought some, you know, interesting sets. We brought some standard moves, but they're not in regular combination. We go for a Giga Drain here, and because we do have one more turn of the Blizzard, and now instead of taking a 75% spread move damage, it does take that 100%. I don't know why I went for the Thunder Wave into the Fluffy Ale. We did pack Taunt, but we were like, who cares at this point? We're just like, let's use the Blizzard. And it is a critical hit, it didn't really matter. It's not taking a quiet 252, 132 base special attack stat. And we're here just like, you know what, to finish off the match, let's be safe, let's go for a Protect with Hail, and then go for the Moonblast in the Latios. And it was physical, and I was just like, what? If that was Heatwave, it could have like pulled it back a little bit. And then we're just like, you know what, let's clean up the game with the Bomber Snow. Let's like, we get the special attack fell, but it doesn't matter. We're just like, let's finish the game with Bomber Snow. Bang! Ha! Got him! Dab! So let me go and let's go to the team builder. We did win that 5-0. Thank you again for Lignan K for helping me record this game, and I'm going to come back and show you the team builder. BRB. Alright, welcome back guys. So here is the team builder from me and Phuc for Team Nate, aka the Waterville Weaviles. Phuc cannot record with me, he's quite sick, unfortunately. I love my little Vietnamese friend, but he's sick, and I'm taking that in consideration when recording this, and that's always. And that's the main reason why I'm doing it myself. And I want you guys to understand how we built. So the way we built this team was, me and Phuc built this in pairs. So, because with multi-battles, it's a bit like doubles, except the fact that you have to have it on each side. We did make sure. Now, I did at the final stage go, oh, we are level 50, let's change a few EVs and a few things like that. So, like, not wasting EVs. So, if people don't know, to get an extra piece at level 50, you have to do it by 8 instead of 4. And then you have to understand that after that, you can then, you know, make sure that you just maximize your EVs. Sometimes you have leftover EVs. Never really. So, let's look at the team. So, we have Angry Hail, Moon Hail, Fluffy Hail, Magma Hail, Beanie. I did not speak with Drakion. I was like, you know what, I forgot to. Rock Slide, Earthquake, X's, Protect, Expert Belt. They had nothing on their team that really wanted to put us to sleep or status us. The Clefable did in the end, but really, it doesn't really matter to me. Rock Slide was their main form, Earthquake, X's. No real reason to have Earthquake. Not Earthquake Close Combat. Main reason for that was he didn't really have any Dark types. He only had Houndoom, which was weak to the Rock Slide, and Earthquake hit Diancie harder. And you may be saying, really one of the things we did stuff up a little bit was relying on our Pokemon on this side of the field to have Protect, so we could Earthquake easier. But that's not really it. EVs are really standard for Terrakion. But I'm going to skip through the... So, the plan was, when we lead with Angry Hail, our other thing would be Fluffy Hail, Giga Drain, beat up Moonblast, and Encore. We realised that Encore would be better because Diancie usually likes to protect itself. The 116 speed, I probably could have sped crept to make sure it outsped the 110s, being 356, I do believe. So we could have had it at 212, and then put like, I don't know, 412. Probably had 24 there, and 4 there. That would have been like optimal spread, but that's alright, we didn't speed creep or anything like that. So we did run another standard set. Oh no! But we did, moves are pretty different. Encore, they normally run taunt. We saw that Encore was better for things like Mega Slowbro, encoring them into, and even Clefable. Clefable's a real pain, but when you know what it's doing, like you can encore that into, what's it called? Not Count, not Moonblast, but like Follow Me. And then you know that, alright, with Angry Hail this turn let's Rock Slide and switch out Fluffy Hail into something like Magma Hail or Beanie. And when you stop one of them, you can normally stop two. So next up was Hail Hail, Blizzard, Protect, Giga Drain, and Ice Shard. The defensive EVs were for Diamond Storm, I'm pretty sure. Make sure I could live one at least, or could return a Giga Drain and a KO Oko. So probably the Blizzard crit did matter. I don't really care though, to be honest. The game was 1-0, but that's it. All it did was stop any kills Hail Hail got. Next up was Moon Hail, Trick Room, Gravity, Helping Hand, Moonlight, Mental Herbs, we could be taunted. We easily lived any Houndoom, any Dark Stat type attacks. Gravity was there to help Magma Hail beat the Rotom. Magma Hail was Earth Power, Heat Wave, Fire Blast, Protect. Massive spread, really. Beanie was Transform, Trick Room, Softball, Helping Hand. And it's a really simple team. Did work a lot of work really nicely. Me and Phuc will record our next TMBL together. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Ligny K, as always. You're a great friend and an even better gentleman. And later.